This guy's an interesting character here because, to be honest, we've gone from fashion, we've gone medical, we've done lots of cool stuff. The youth population, and this man's bringing drink to the table.
Drink the whole way, yeah.
Talking of drink, do you want a glass of water or anything?
Sure, take one.
She may as well, you know. But there's in Ireland we've had an absolute explosion over the last number of years with craft beer. But you're bypassing this wussy beer element, and you're developing it's a distillery, is it?
Yeah.
Actually, just brewing pretty cool gin and other sorts of alcohol. So I'll let you speak, my friend.
Yeah, I'll take a drink of this first.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so, we're setting up in Monaghan, and we're going to be the first artisan distillery to ever distill artisan gin and whiskey in County Monaghan. We're using 100% Irish ingredients and just bringing it back to old age traditions, pretty much.
And what's the name of the distillery?
Our name is Old Carrick Mill.
Old Carrick Mill.
Yeah, and we're based in the heritage site in County Monaghan, in the original mill. Is the plan.
Cool. So would it be unfair to call you the I suppose the craft beer of gin?
Yeah, well, we could be called a lot worse, but we'll go with that one.
All right, you were happy to go with that one. All right, we'll go with that one. So great stuff. What possessed you, other than maybe drinking a lot behind?
Be partial to a drop.
Yeah.
No, there's some kind of magic around whiskey, and with Ireland there, we were claiming the fact that we're the first ones to ever create it. So I just always had an interest in it, and then I seen the whole craft movement with the beers coming along, and they're getting very powerful. They're actually hurting the big boys. So I says, well, I better take the next step, and the whiskey was the obvious one. So I jumped on a plane and headed to Seattle, and we done the course over there, and I came back with a whole new outlook on it. As over in America, they are having a real boom time over there with their artisan spirits. So I reckon I'm a couple of steps ahead, taking it back home to Ireland.
Yeah, cool. So what course did you do in Seattle?
It's the Arts and Craft Distillery course, and you'll find them online if you.
Cool. So there's a big commitment there. Like, I mean, again, it wasn't just like an idea, I'll just start brewing my own stuff. That was a massive commitment. So you'd made a decision to make this work. Yeah. Simple as.
Hopefully it's the right one.
Oh, I'd say so. But to be honest, I love the fact that I'm not sitting talking to you about another craft beer brewery, that you're doing something a little different. So I think that's really, really cool. And because I suppose you're probably the only, you may not be the only drink organisation involved. Sorry, Siri's having a chat with me here. No, it's okay, love. But you may be, you're pretty unique in this competition.
Yeah.
So how did you see it, and how's your experience been with the Ireland Best Young Entrepreneur competition?
Well, I was actually working with the Monaghan Leo.
Okay.
And they were mentioning it, and then I think the dawning fact was it popped up in my newsfeed one day, and I was clicking in and reading up about it, and it just wasn't as scary as I thought. So I filled it out, and I got a phone call one day saying I was accepted. It has to be the best thing that has happened. I was ready for the commitment, didn't really know what I was doing. Sure. They took you in, and it was really a good wake-up call. It was, this is what you have to do, this is how you're doing it, are you ready to do it, and if you're ready to move on, they are people to connect.
Cool. So I suppose it's a bit like when you're walking down by yourself as an entrepreneur down the road, you're not sure whether you're on the right path, and when you've got a bunch of people around you supporting you and encouraging you and telling you you are on the right path, you can walk down it with more confidence.
They've done it all before, so it's not new.
Well, they haven't done what you've done. So in all fairness, I'm sure they're pretty excited with what you're doing as well. But no, fair play. Like, it gone from county to regions, now into the finals. So you obviously what you're doing is working.
Yeah, someone likes the idea.
Yeah, I like the idea, I tell you. As regards another young entrepreneur, what kind of advice would you give them?
If you truly like what your idea is and you're willing to work at it, go for it. Just jump head first in, because if you're tippy-toeing around it, it'll take you forever. Yeah. Definitely talk to your local Leos. The support and help to give you is second to none. Just go for it. Very much.
Yeah, so we're in danger of getting that copyright back with Nike there, with the just do it thing. But no, that's brilliant. I really, really like what you're doing. I wish you the very, very best with it. And I look forward to seeing how we get on the 7th of December. And I want to wish you the best of luck on the 7th.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Take care.
Thank you.